Looks like this is going to have to be a two-part video for the morning because my camera stopped. So we're coming up at 13. We have another pick here that was, of course, misdiagnosed by old Billy Boy. In my opinion, at first seeing this looked like a chakra torture device. But he surmised that this could also be used for removing the clips off of the back of locks. Or if we used it for the actual pick purpose, you have a hump and you have a hook. Is it possible to actually use this as a lockpick? Try it and find out. That is the whole purpose behind lock sport. Try something. If it doesn't work for the original purpose, try it a different way. "14. If you look at this closely, the top half looks like part of a worm or a larger S-rake. I'm going to go with top half larger worm, and the bottom 3 humps. Is it possible you could use this also in a wafer lock? You never know. You might find some very complicated locks. This was made in China. Some Chinese locks are complicated but simple. Don't worry, we are nearly done with this set. We're coming up to number 15. Well, guess what, guys? Doesn't this look familiar? Gee, I think it does too. It's a DeForest diamond, or an offset diamond, which, according to old Bill, it looked a little too big. Well, maybe in his small mind, anything that's not Sparrows or Peterson is too big. You have to find out. "14. I'm sorry. 16. Yeah, it's early this morning. Well, what I see is a half double ball on top and what appears to be a larger double ball on the bottom, or a couple of mountains, or if you want to get perverted, let's call it a pair of lopsided tits. But hey, who doesn't love tits of every shape and size? Moving along. Oh, gee, we saved the best for last on Klom, didn't we? Number 17. Hello. It's your good old-fashioned, plain, ordinary broken key extractor. Aren't they fun looking? Yep. Comes standard in pretty much every set of lockpicks you buy, don't it? 18. Well, looky what we got here. We have dimple pick. Now, these are extraordinarily hard to make by themselves. They are not normally made like hooks and rakes, since there are, in fact, depressions on the inside and outside. But perhaps if you had an anvil and a punch, you could smash out a small dimple pick with some metal and a small nail, maybe. Who knows? Or maybe on a piece of wood and a nail and holding down the metal. Maybe it starts a revolution. It's an idea. $19. Here's another dimple pick. It's flexible. Looks nice. But then again, most dimple picks are going to be flexible because, well, this is thin and many styles on it. Raised on top, raised on the bottom. And finally at 20, I have another style of dimple pick. Looks just like 18, doesn't it? But add another little nipple on it. Now, going over to the tensioners. Let's take a closer look at the packaging for starters. The H&H also has a pocket at the bottom that fit two of these. These were separate, but for the Klom set, they are together. And this is, I'm not going to lie, this is a very tough little shutter lock tweezer. So they must make them locks tough in China. And I'm thankful for that. Now, going over to the rest of the tools, we have a not so fancy wafer pick. And it's not dipped in rubber or plastic. It's got its own little shell on there. And the logo. Pretty neat. You have a double-sided shutter lock tension wrench. Looks pretty neat. On the H&H set, you have a shutter lock tensioner that's just one-sided. Now, we come over to the rarities, as he called them. These are feather tensioners. Just requires, back when locks first started, required, a very light touch, So now it's springy. I'm sorry if you can't see it all clearly, but there. Springy, just like the snap gun. Of course, you don't have to be explained to what each side are and how you can put them in your lock. Here's another feather tensioner. On the H&H set is longer and looks very bright red, but same concept. And just feather tension, light tension. Sorry, I don't have my fingernails today. I clipped them a week back. This is a tension wrench, as he said, for dimple locks. Now, is this necessarily true? I don't know, because he never tested out the H&H set on the video. So, can we truly be informed by him? You have the double-sided tension tool with the twist. And you have another double-sided or Z-wrench made out of, well, I'd say spring steel. This is fairly durable. It's a medium depth. It's not thin and it's not thick, it's medium. And finally, coming to the last, you have another Z-wrench, which is almost as thin as the lockpicks themselves, which I would have to surmise, because I don't have a caliper on me, that this would be about 25 thousandths of an inch. Maybe just maybe 26 thousandths. I'm not entirely certain. But in conclusion, this is the same as the H&H, front and back. If you buy this, you're pretty much buying an H&H set the same way. Whether you choose to buy it is up to you. How you choose to use it is up to you. But as a YouTuber and a lock-picking, lock sport enthusiast, I always give honest reviews on my channel. And when this was sent to me today, this was brand spanking new. Here is the cushion that was inside of it, and the silica gel that was keeping it fresh. So this is brand spanking new. And hey, I have never used Klom before, but I'm going to give it the old college try. And if I like it, hey, I'll keep using it alongside my Southward and my Yi China picks. So I hope you enjoyed this two-part Klom series. I'm always going to be here. I'm always going to keep uploading. I will keep giving fair and honest reviews. I will tell you how much it is online, and I will tell you how to find it. And you, my viewers, I wish a good morning. Thanks for watching.